I'm going to be attempting the most insane Minecraft bridging methods in existence. These include breezily, moonwalking, godbridge, and even telly. The catch is that all of these methods require a ridiculous amount of CPS that can usually only be obtained by using certain types of mice that drag you. Or an autoclicker. I got like 1,312 clicks in like 10 seconds. It's just because I'm good at Minecraft, that's all it is. By the way, I'm doing this on a single player world. Don't do this on servers, you will get banned. The first bridging method I wanted to try was breezily, which is basically running backwards without shifting, but alternating side to side strafes. Usually, you would need extremely good strafe timing as well as high CPS, but I wanted to see if 140 CPS could make up for the timing. And although my first attempt ended quickly, I managed to go almost 50 blocks on my second try. These key things, like my movement is not smooth at all. Okay, so it actually went pretty far, and I feel like I can get all the way to that grass thing over there as long as I don't mess up. Yeah, I fell immediately. But unfortunately, none of my other attempts were able to beat this distance, although I did have some come close. The timing of the strafes was just too difficult to do consistently after such a short time. And believe it or not, this is the easiest bridging method I'm trying. I still have to do moonwalk, godbridge, and even telly. Moonwalking is actually pretty similar to breezily, except that you walk back at an angle, which means you only have to strafe in one direction. And the goal is to see if we can moonwalk farther than we could breezily, or maybe more consistent. This method was significantly harder to pull off than breezily. It requires even more precise timing than breezily, as well as a feel for the angle. I don't have either of those skills, and I didn't get even close to beating my longest breezily bridge. But these next methods are even harder. God bridging, or running straight backwards while placing blocks below you, is so hard to pull off that it is actually impossible to do without jumping. Apparently this is because you can only place like one block every 1/20th of a second, and the timing needed to god bridge is slightly more precise than that. I don't really know. But remember, I have an autoclicker and it's giving me over 100 CPS, so, you know, I should be fine, right? Bro, that was pretty insane. Good. That was kind of insane. Surprisingly, I was managing to god bridge even better than I'd be able to moonwalk, and also much more consistently. Bro, that was kind of insane. But I still have the hardest bridging method, telly bridge. Telly bridging is probably the hardest bridging method that is realistically possible. On top of that, it has potential to be insanely fast if done with perfect aim, movement, and of course a ton of CPS. Even with my autoclicker, I couldn't do it consistently. I had a bunch of good attempts, but I never got farther than like 20 blocks. This just goes to show that these bridging methods actually take a ton of skill and aren't just about CPS. Also, if you want to see another video of me cheating in Minecraft, check out this video where I break the world record for beating the game.